Bom, pessoal, direto aqui da Intersolar, segundo dia de Intersolar. Estamos aqui agora exatamente 4h30, começando uma entrevista, conhecendo essa marca, que é fantástica, a Ampace. Ampace é uma marca de soluções em armazenamento. E eu estou aqui agora para fazer uma entrevista com meu amigo. Tudo bem? Bom, a primeira pergunta que eu quero te fazer é quando a gente olha para as células de baterias da Kunlun, que é essa linha, com mais de 15 mil ciclos de carga e descarga, dobram a média da indústria. Então, assim, é claramente mais que o dobro da indústria. Como você vê essa tecnologia remoldando a competitividade e os custos de armazenamento ao longo prazo?
So, thank you. First of all, thank you for coming to join our Ampace's booth. And so this is actually Ampace's first year to join Intersolar. So it's our great honor to be here. So to answer your question about our Kunlun cell technology, so this is a new technology launched by Ampace with 15,000 cycles. And with this innovative technology, so we believe the technology can help the industry to reach several success on all different aspects of our business. So first of all, dramatically reduce the frequency of replacement of a battery. And with 15,000 cycles, for example, like the solar plus battery scenario, so you do not need to change your battery, until like year 50. So that way, with the solar plus battery, you can reach the same lifespan. So that's very, very critical. And also enhance the system's reliability and help our customer to improve the ROI. And continually raise the bar, raise the industry standard for long life batteries. So overall, we believe Kunlun cell is a very, very critical, very, very important technology with 15,000 life cycles. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. The second question. A Ampace lançou a primeira bateria semissólida produzida em massa no mundo. Quais são as principais vantagens desse avanço em comparação com as baterias tradicionais de íons de lítio?
So, semi-solid battery, when they launched this year, and we continually pushed this technology into our UPS product. So the product you saw here, the PU200, so that's our latest UPS product, compatible with this semi-solid battery. And with the semi-solid battery, we can achieve several advantages for our customer. So first of all, that's a higher energy density, which can help our customer to save the space. So this is very, very critical for customer, especially like in data center, so they don't have a lot of space, so they need a higher energy density. And the next, with improved, enhanced safety, so it's more stable, electrically. And the third is it's a very wider, temperature range, and it's better performance with high rate charging and discharging, like a 6C, like a 10C. So which is very, very critical for like a UPS in data center. So overall, I think, semi-solid battery is very important, and for four aspects, higher energy density, enhanced safety, wider operation temperature, and also, super performance. Yeah.
A série Andes foi testada sob condições extremas a 7.200 metros de Monte Everest. Quais foram as principais lições aprendidas com esse desafio? E como elas se traduzem em aplicações no mundo real?
I wish I can be there, top of the mountain, and so yeah, that's a big news in our industry. I think it's the first time in the history, climbers they can carry battery to that high level, really, help their business take photos, charge, their laptop, etc. I think a few things, first of all, it's a validation of a performance stability in extreme cold area, So even in this extreme cold area, our battery still can perform as well. And also the next thing is that's a confirmation of adaptability to high altitude, low pressure environment. So that's a very, very typical environment with a high altitude and a low temperature environment. And also it's a very critical importance of system integration and thermal management with this extreme temperature environment. And that's a direct application for remote cold range, the energy storage.
Em regiões sísmicas, como Chile, e Califórnia, a Ampace implementou soluções de armazenamento residenciais a terremotos. Como essa tecnologia desenvolvida e quais são os resultados que você observou até agora?
Yeah. So I'm glad you asked this. The project we delivered in Chile is not far away from here. So actually, that's the first BESS project in Chile's history to deliver a battery project in the high voltage station. And mostly that's for the grid frequency regulation purpose. And the developer and our partners, they choose the Ampace, especially because of our performance and also the, drop testing and seismic resistance structure design and material selections. So which can help the product, the architecture and with the flexible connection technology. And this is the success case in the real business world. And we feel very comfortable to say our product is the safest in that region. If worst thing happen, earthquake happen in that region, Ampace product is the safest product in that zone.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
A durabilidade da bateria é crucial para corresponder à vida útil dos painéis solares. Como a tecnologia da Ampace ajuda a reduzir o custo total de propriedades de projetos solares híbridos?
Yeah. So that's a great question. I think I had some experience because actually before I joined the Ampace, before I joined the battery business, I came from a solar background. So I was a solar developer. So I'm very familiar with the solar farm's operation. And usually solar farm can reach anywhere from 15 years to 20 years lifespan. However, in the past, traditional battery technology can only ensure like an average 7 years, duration. So that means in the middle of the lifespan, you will have to replace the battery. So that's a lot of, OPEX cost for developer, for business owner. Now with our new technology, the long life battery would match with the PV system lifespan. So that means in the entire, 20 years, 15 to 20 years, for the business owner and the developer, they do not need to replace the battery. So, it's a little bit of actual investment on CapEx, because of our premier technology. However, if you see the entire life cycle, so our technology can actually help our customer to save cost. So over time, it's actually a more affordable solution. So to answer your last question about the sustainability, so that means a lot for Ampace, sustainable development, because the longer lifespan, of our battery can really reduce the resource consumption and waste. And we use more environmental friendly materials and manufacture process to help to reduce the carbon emissions. And, we also design for recyclable and improve efficiency, indirectly reduce carbon emissions.
Olhando para o futuro, quais são os principais objetivos globais da Ampace em termos de inovação, expansão internacional e participação em projetos de energia de grande escala?
So, essentially we are battery company. So battery is what we do every day, So we have the obligation. It's our job to continually improve battery technology, better cost structure, better value, new technology like 15,000 cycles and semi-solid battery, etc. So definitely we will continue our R&D in higher performance, lower cost battery technology. So first of all, R&D investment. So continue our R&D investment. The company, we have the principle. So every year we put no less than 10% of revenue into our R&D. And the matter of fact, 50% of our staff, we have advanced degree, master or PhD. And the next thing is, continually expand into key markets like Europe, here in Brazil, emerging market, North America, etc. So continually expand Ampace's global footprint. And also actively participate in large scale behind the meter project, which is also very critical. Behind the meter, so cause that's what our focus, behind the meter business, a large scale, like a microgrid project, so that could be very large scale, and, continually strengthen partnership with our local partners, localization, local partners.
It's very good. Thank you. You're good company.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.